Here, reapings everybody, welcome back to Series Curious Adventures in Automaton. Thank you all for the belated birthday wishes last time, that's super nice of you. I've just been mining and mostly trying to find clay, because I want to work on the building today for our power production, and you know, every time I play with, Immersive Engineering, I kinda want to build a factory, which doesn't really work too well, maybe, with like the Viking style, but I want to try it nonetheless. We're gonna try to create some sort of like, you know, Viking slash, let's just leave this in here, slash factory. So I think if we just combine the style I usually do for my factories, oh boy, out of coal, huh? And I should improve this in a bit. And, you know, just like combine it with the Viking stuff. Maybe it works. Who knows? We'll try. Look at all these ingots, though. I love it. Do we even have room for this? We do indeed. Okay, so yeah, I needed a ton of clay because we need to make bricks. And also I want to use Hempcrete, which is a really awesome looking block. We can actually look at this super quick if we want to. As the floor, because it's going to look amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, and it still kind of works with the texture pack. I feel like, you know, it's not too different, to be honest. So we can deal with that, but we'll do this in a bit. Now there are also a few other things I want to do. Let's just dump this on here. So what we should do, I guess, all of this. Do we still have a compacting drawer? No. Do I have an extra one? I'll need some anyway, because I messed around with our, you know, factory over there, and it's not great. Or with our power production. It's not amazing yet, but I think I found a way to make it work good again, so we'll check this out for sure. Whoops, that's the wrong one. But man, I'm enjoying playing this pack again. I'm glad I can play this again. This is a lot of fun. Again, I was just like mining, right? And I just needed clay, because clay you can find underground. Could go, oh, I put it away. Could go underground into like a river, or really? Does this not work? Oh, it's a trim this time. See, last time it was a draw, this time it's a trim. Ocean or rivers have a lot of clay and stuff too. But, let's see, where do I want to put this even? Maybe just here for now. Because we can now do this, and then we can grab the clay out of there without having to manually decompose it. I don't know what the word is. So let's just cook these up in here, and you know what, let's do this a bit different. Let's go grab more furnaces. But yeah, I totally lost my train of thought here. But yeah, mining was fun. And the mining dimension in this pack is very enjoyable. I like it a lot, so that's always something fun. Can't get through here now. We're gonna work on this place eventually, but not today. Okay, so before we go and build though, and try to fix our place over there, we're gonna have to try something else. There is one item that's gonna be almost essential for this, because I ran into quite a lot of issues, okay? So basically what we're gonna do is, instead of using our currently we're using the hemp and the corn, instead of using those, we're just gonna use melons. Melons work actually really well. So the way I looked at this before, right, I was thinking, so the corn gave the most. Was it the corn or is it the seeds? Oh, fermenter, here we go. It gives the most ethanol, right? Out of all of these. One thing I didn't consider though is that you actually get 9 melon slices per melon, right? And the melon grows as fast as the corn grows, I believe. So you actually get not 80, but 720 ethanol, right? Per melon. That's much more than 120. Because otherwise you would need a bunch of corn. It still would work, but it's not amazing. And then for the plant oil, we were using the industrial seed gods to give the most, but we can also use melon seeds to get 20. But again, because we can get 9 seeds out of 1 melon, we can get 180 out of that instead of 120. So it's a bit better. Wait, did I do this right? Actually, no. Well, now I think about this though. I think you get 2 seeds per grows. So you actually get 240. Am I doing my math right here? I don't know. For some reason, this seemed better in my testing. It just seemed faster. So we're just going to go fully melon. Now, there's one problem with that, right? Melons itself when we harvest them, they're gonna get, you know, they come out like this. We can't break them down like this. The only way to break these down is also with a compacting drawer. It basically would be the same thing. I don't want to... Let's just make another one super quick. Because we need it anyway. May as well make it right now. So if we use that guy and put the melon inside, we get the slices out of this, right? Just like that. Now, to get the slices out of there, though, you would think that's easy, right? Just use... Well, we have filtered hoppers. But the filtered hoppers we made from the faucets and this guy, faucets and filters mod, they don't work. They just don't work. I tried so often. They work with vanilla inventories, but they can't like pull out all of these weird ones or something. So can't use that. We could use a vanilla hopper and just use this trick where you, let's see, do I have one? You know, you could do the trick where you put in like 22 items or something. I think it's like 22. Let's assume that's 22. It doesn't matter. There you go. And then like a second one like this, right? And actually, no, it would be like this, something like this. And then a comparator, which I don't have. I have repeaters, but not comparators. Would give you like a signal of 2, and then you can use that to lock the hopper, and only releases if there's like at least one other item in there like this. And then it could only like pick up that item, right? Or this one too, but this one wouldn't come out of the drawer. So you could have your melon slice in the slot and it would pull it out, blah, 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 blah. It is too annoying to make though, I find. Like it's too ugly. You have like this whole redstone, vanilla redstone stuff sitting around. It's not great. Another thing I checked out was the engineer's work table, right? We made this guy at one point and I had crashes with that before. Unfortunately, it is also broken, and I did update a couple of these mods manually because the pack hasn't been updated in a very long time, unfortunately. So, yeah, and just to double check this and to show you guys, yeah, if we make one of these auto transfer cards, for example, so I can pull an input into inventories automatically, and we upgrade this. If I now select this, right, and I say like from the left side, blacklist, and I say enable an auto transfer, right? So this side should auto input items into the chest or whatever. If I let go and check again, it resets this. It doesn't save the configuration. So useless. It's useless. And I checked the mod page too. It hasn't been updated in a while and it has been reported several times. And yeah, everything's broken in this. Everything is broken, unfortunately. So can't use that. The only way of pulling out of these, only the melons, right? Because we don't want to pull out these, we only want to make sure we pull out the melons. And maybe there's a different way that I didn't think of. The only way that I was able to find is using the logistical sorter from Mekanism. This guy has an internal filter and it can pull out items just fine. However, we would need to get into Mekanism, right? We would need the Metallurgic Infuser, which in return also needs a couple of items from Applied Energistics. Now, these aren't too bad to make from the looks of it. Like, I tried to look through these recipes. They seem pretty straightforward. And we do have the quest for, you know, Applied Energistics as well. So maybe we'll just get started with this. So we'll do this first because this logistical sorter is one of the important buildings or blocks to make this work. If you guys know a different way of just pulling out melons out of these things, let me know. Because I couldn't find a way. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the first thing is we just need status quartz. So, boom, that's done. We found a bunch of things. We're getting a couple of these. Now, we could get the normal ore. Are these charged? No. I'm gonna get the dust. That might seem stupid, but I don't want to hand grind this dust because we need it anyway, right? And then we need to make it charged. It's only 2 charged. We have 2 charged. We have 3 charged. There we go. Otherwise, if you want to make this, we need to build this charger. We have to do this anyway. But that requires Flukes dust, so we're gonna do this in a bit. But we're gonna get more charged status quartz, so that's cool. And then there's the quest here for Flukes Crystals. To make this, we need charged status quartz, nether quartz, and redstone, and just dump it into the pool of water, right? And now, do we have... Oh, I can't... Oh yeah, this is not working, is it? Is this not working because you can't input on this side? Maybe you can't input on that side. No, you should be able to input on that side. Shouldn't you? Oh, I can rotate it. I clicked it a few times, but I guess I didn't click it often enough. Alright, there we go. Got that fixed again. And please continue. Let's see, we had... this is... Why is that not stacking? There's some charged. There's some charged. So can we just mine these with fortune? I don't... let's see. Where's my fortune pickaxe? I need to repair it still, unfortunately. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. So to actually get the charged one out of there, we would need the Enrichment Chamber. Alright, so we'll save this for later. We're just going to charge this manually. So I guess will have to make this. Yeah, but for, to make the charger we need, we need the Flukes dust anyway. So let's make Flukes dust first. So we're just going to grab a couple of these. And we just can make 19. I think you get like 2 or something out of it. And let's just do... Maybe not there. Maybe not there. Let's pick a different spot. That is not a great spot. I suppose I could just dump it into here, couldn't I? Just into our little pond. So, charged, redstone, quartz, and then after a couple of seconds, it drops all this Flukes dust. Very nice. Alright, so we got that. And what do we get for that quest? More of it. Very nice. What else do you want us to make? Now the presses we have. So let's just grab one of each. That is not correct. This one. There we go. Come on. I got that one. There we go. We get a loot chest. Oh, that is perfect. That is exactly what I'm going to need soon. Let's put these in here so I remember. And, well, I guess I should store this thing properly, shouldn't I? Okay. So now we have some Flukes Crystals. We might not even have to... No, we should definitely make the charger, right? So we have it in case we run out. Then we can make this a bit more easily. I think you need power though, don't you? Right? Don't you? Let's see. That would make sense, right? If this charges. Yeah, it says IF. We can use this stuff too though, I think. I don't think we need the applied energistics energy converter or anything like this. So if we just put this down here, there's another connector on top. Might have to be behind. I can't remember though. The top looks like it would be that. Why are you facing this way though? Why are you like this? Oh, because I put you against the wall? What? What? Why are you like this? Okay, I don't. Does anyone understand why it's like turning? Okay, I don't get that. Fine. There you go. That's a great spot for you. That is an amazing spot for you. Okay, and now we can put this guy in there, and then after a couple of seconds, there we go. That took a while. It turns it into the charged one, and then we can grab it out of there. I wonder if we could automate this too. Well, at least we could probably use a hopper to feed into this, right? And then just right-click it whenever it's done. And yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. That works. That works. And then energy input. Oh yeah, I mean, we could just go into applied energistics at this point, I suppose. But we don't want to yet. So let's go back to the logistical thing. So we need Enrichment Chamber, okay? So the energy cell is some Flukes dust now. We don't have the crusher from Immersive Engineering nor from Mekanism. So we're just going to make the Grindstone. It's a hand grinding stone. I forgot if we made this one before. I don't think we had. So this can use any sort of quartz, stone, and cobblestone. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to building today. I'll try, but setting this up might take a while. And I feel like setting this up might be, nice to see on camera. Oh, I'm not going to show all of it again because, we kind of been through this now. God, this place is getting more ghetto by the minute. Let's grind down 8 maybe. Do I need 2? Yeah, I need 2 logistical ones. So we need... Oh, Metallurgic Infuser, right. So we need 4 here. That's different dust. So we need 2 of these guys at least. And I kind of want to make... How expensive is the crusher? It will require these guys too. And casings. Okay, that's not bad. We can make this afterwards too. Alright, cool. Because then we can do this a bit more easy, right? So let's crush down 8 of those. And we have some dust, so we don't need to do this. So I'm just going to stand here. Hold down right click until this is all done. Okay, there it is. Hand crank. Oh, it didn't break. I thought they usually break when you're done with crafting this kind of stuff. I suppose it doesn't. So metallurgic. There we go. So, energy cell, we have Certus quartz, we need this glass too, that can be any of this as well. And I think it's any glass, it doesn't have to be stained. Where is my glass? It's over here maybe? There's one, did I know I'm sometimes blind with the glass we have, but I actually don't think we have glass left. Oh, there it is, never mind. I thought I had some. Alright, so let's make this. Yeah, use this dust, we get 4 of these glasses, so we don't need more. And then it needs to be charged. Or it could be this stuff, but these take forever to grow, so we're just gonna go with the charge one. It can't be... Wait, can it be the normal? Oh, it can be the normal too. Okay. Let's put away the charge so I don't accidentally use this one, because it's a bit... It's a little bit rare, you know? Come on. Do not have... Oh, I don't have it on me. I see. Oh, I put it on the hopper, didn't I? Right. That would explain why. Okay, that's 1, and then grab 4 more. Okay, so we have those guys. That's easy, right? And the rest is pretty easy too, like steel, sheet, metals, and stuff I get off camera. We know how to do this stuff. Generator blocks we have made before. For the diesel generator, HV capacitors, nothing fancy either. Aluminum, steel, lead, you know, that kind of stuff. So, easy peasy. Now, this one is a bit more complicated though. We need the Inscriber. So that is another flux crystal and 2 sticky piston and some iron. Do we have sticky pistons in here? We do not. Do I have slime? I do not. I can make slime though. I always use it, make it using this dust. We should set up something soon to make slime, because I keep needing it. Wait, where is it? Slime. Let's just look it up like this. You can do this with the liquid slime bucket too from Immersive Tech. But I'm currently using this kind of recipe here. It's a bit annoying to make, but it's a way to make it. And actually I can also turn this guy. No? Actually this might count as a slime, but I'll keep it. We could also set up a slime, you know, farm somewhere if we want to. Okay, so that's the Inscriber. Easy as well. And we can also just put this down. Oh man, why is that? There's something in the spot that makes them turn this way. Oak plank. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this there. Ghetto. I love it. I like the ghetto kind of base at the beginning. Sure, that's a good spot. I meant to put it at the top, but it's fine. Okay, so we have this guy. So to make the press, we need the printed silicone. So that's the Inscriber and the... the Inscriber silicone and the engineer's press with a diamond. So this guy and this guy, and we just need 1, and we need silicone. How do we get silicone in this? We just cook up quartz. Okay, we can do that. There we go. Okay, so we just put this in here, right at the bottom. Okay, maybe this one first, then at the bottom. Oh no, it does go in there. Never mind. And then there you go. It consumes a little bit of power. I don't know how much. Oh, something is draining it, but it's okay. We keep up. And then also the diamond. Awesome. And just combine them with redstone. And there's also a cool animation usually. Is it still a thing? Yes. Pachunk. Nice. Here's our engineer processor. So I'm gonna go get the rest together and then we have it. Kind of running low on... Oh, I just need 2 electrum. Kind of running low on steel again. So I'm gonna have to make some again. But there it is. We have the Metallurgic Infuser. Now I know we're probably gonna have to eventually, you know... Wait, do we need 2? Oh, I made 2 of these energy cells. I didn't have to make 2 of those. I did a drop there. But yeah, you know we're gonna have to eventually make this again for the quest and stuff. But I guess it's fine. Okay, so now we have this guy. Now I don't know how much power this one consumes. And again, it's a little bit crazy here. We're just gonna put this there. It's so good. Alright, so let's do LV connectors. This is probably gonna drain quite a bit. How much power do you need? You need 20 arithmetic. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Now there is a better way to a bit more efficient way to do this, but basically what we have to do now, logistic, is go back. Take osmium and put some redstone in here that fills up this bar with redstone. And then it takes, I think, 10 units or 1 unit or something out of this. with the osmium ingot and makes this basic compressor circuit. So osmium, let's just grab this and just take a new stack. There's a better way to do this though, and maybe I should look into this. Because if I put 1 redstone in here, I'm gonna get 10, right? And I think, let's double check. Oh man, dude, I haven't used Mekanism since 1.7, I believe. I have missed these sounds. I love these sounds so much. Yeah, it consumes 10 unit of redstone for 1 circuitry. To make this more efficient though, we could make these guys compress stuff. So it's basically compresses 1 dust into compressed redstone, and these give 100. So it's 10 times more efficient, which requires the enrichment chamber. So at the beginning, from the looks of it, we can't even do this yet. But we could make this in a bit here. So if you do 1 more. Hey, why you not make sounds? Make sounds, goddammit. I love your sounds. I guess I don't have it right now. I donated to Mekanism author a long time ago and got the little cape for it as well, but I guess I don't have it enabled. Alright, gotta make the enrichment chamber. Man, I really like Mekanism. I missed it quite a bit. I'm not like super into high tech nowadays. I'm really into like more low tech stuff, like immersive engineering being the highest tech I kind of appreciate. But I gotta say, this is pretty fun. And then this sound, lovely. I think my favorite was the osmium compressor. I think it is that makes this almost like an eating sound, like meow meow meow, like it's munching on some things mechanically. It's amazing. Okay, so that is going. So we can take now this guy. Oh well, I guess we might as well take both. If I put this in here, boom. Oh, it's 80. Never mind. It's 8 times more efficient. I thought it was 10 times. That's fine. Still amazing. And I put away my osmium like a genius. And I'm just gonna make more of this because we need more of it anyway. But now we have everything we need to make these logistic thingies. And let's grab more of this. We can now make 2 of these logistical sorters. They don't stack, unfortunately. They look super cool. Look at this, very detailed. And they have an filter inside as well. So we can take our melon and we go new filter item stack. Say this one, please. Save, and then there it is. And auto eject. So now you can pick it up again too. It saves the configuration, which is great. I think you can see it maybe if you hold shift. Shift M. No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Put this like this. Can we rotate this guy? Yeah. Oh wait, you can't do from the front. Oh no, you can't. You can only rotate it slightly. I just want to like see this. Oops. So like this. So now if we take a crate or something, or maybe it was the other way around. Yeah, there you go. Click, click. Cool sound. And they're all in there. And it does a whole stack at a time too, so. Click, click. And whole stack is in there. Awesome! Okay, I'm making a auto-assembler from Mekanism as well, because we need this. And apparently there was a quest down here, so. Let's see what we get in our loot box. ME cables. We shall need them soonish. Probably not that soon, but you know, eventually. Let's dump them in here for now. Okay, we also need, I guess we could let's bring a upgrade, and I need a void upgrade as well, I think, and a basic drawer. Okay. I think we should be good to make this work now. All right, back at our craziness here. Things are overflowing. Oh god, okay. So for now, let's take these out so we don't get crazy amounts of items everywhere. Spillage. Now, it would be awesome to get these, right, to just for building later. I mean, you could still make that. Is there anything in here? No. But, look at this. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't even want to know how many I accidentally left there. Okay, that is a lot. You know what? Let's grab this one and put this here as well, just so we can get rid of these for now, because I want to keep those. Those are good, right? Those are good ones to keep. And that's probably as many. I'll just let this despawn. Just do this, and then eventually it will despawn, right? Although I'm gonna have to mess with that anyway. Alright, so we're gonna take out this stuff here. It's not amazing. Oh yeah, there's more in there too. What do you want? An axe? Alright, so that's good. And then we take our little manual that's currently on the assembler line, and we're gonna do this again. Oh, I guess refinery. Oh no, I still had my second one on me, I see. Let's put these in here, I'll probably forget. And we want to place this guy so it aligns with this conveyor belt here. So like perfectly in there. Basically, this is going to be like an auto crafting device for Mekanism. Oops. You give it a little bit of power. From what I remember, it's 80 IF per tick. Oh no, sorry, 80 IF per craft. So every time we craft something in it, it's like 80 IF, but I think. So it's not a ton. We can easily make this, you know, power this with some thermal electric generators. Or then later with just our diesel generators as well. And then those guys. There we go. It's done. And you just whack it, this conveyor belt, and that's it. Cool. So there's that little machine. It looks super cool. That goes in there. So basically in here, we are going to take our melons that I forgot to bring. Alright, so we're gonna rip out this a little bit too. I also noticed that the pipes we can attach at the bottom. So we can make this look a bit nicer even if we wanted to. Could have left this one there, but we'll replace it. So we want this gone and this gone. And we put one of the drawers here. Now, I'm basically gonna set up 2 lines of melons here. One for this stuff, one for this stuff. We could use them together and just like share the amounts, but I think it's nicer to just have them separate. I'm gonna add a void upgrade here, so in case this somehow ever fills up, we don't create some weird, you know, crazy lag that we just kind of did there as well. And then we take our, one of our things here and we put this like so. So basically, you know, as soon as we have melons in there, it inserts this into here, right? Into the autocrafter. And then we say turn melons into seeds, like this, right? And then we just need to provide the power. There we go. Just attach this here for now, and it's getting power currently. And it turned it into seed, and it went in here. We didn't see it quick enough, so. But I don't want to waste all my melons right now. Okay, and then we actually only need 4, I think. 4 melon things would be enough. Now we could... Do we want to put them all on one side, or maybe we want to put them behind here so we can kind of see them a bit more? Maybe like this, so if you're like inside the base, we can watch this and maybe have glass in front of you later. I think that might be kind of cool, right? Yeah, and then we just connect them from the bottom so we can hide this all. Okay, and I'm just gonna feed these melons. So this side should be pretty much done. So as soon as we get melons, it goes into here, it gets broken down into slices and then slices into there. Here we go, click, click. And from my testing, 4 seemed enough to keep up here with this. It always seems to like blink between 5 and 6 or something. Sometimes it goes up and then a bit up and so on. So yeah, that seems to be good. And again, if this gets too full, this one will just delete the excess ones. Okay, and then on here, it's very similar. We're just gonna have, you know, another, oops, can't place it like this. Need a block below. May as well do this again. Just gonna have to compacting here, and as well the second, where is it? There you go. Yeah, see, this is like actually, okay, this is actually producing too many, so we could also just take this out for now, like if you ever want to reduce it. Let's try it with 3 and see if that fills up. Or if this like is enough. Okay, and then here we do the same. No, this one doesn't need to be so long, but I just want to keep it symmetrical with this side. Alright, side set up as well. Cool, so that should be good, and that will work here as well. So this one just inserts the slices itself, not the seeds, right? So, and there it goes. Our first batch goes in there, and that should also keep up with 4 of these guys, because we always get 9, so it takes a while to get through there. Yeah, and it's like, it's actually too fast too, it seems like. We can probably reduce this by 2, 3 as well. Although I think when I had it to 3, it was like slightly not enough, and it slowly would empty. But this one seems to keep up as well with just 3, so that's cool. Yeah, lots of seeds in there. But the only problem here is that this guy isn't getting enough power to do this quick enough. Alright, before we end the episode though, I know it's probably long, but I'm really glad that we now got Mekanism and Applied Energistics started. We can really dive into some stuff there. What the hell is this? Melon seeds. Oh, I thought it was so cold. I was like, why is it not going away? What I want to do is just check out some of the building style I wanted to go with, and we're gonna make these LV exchanges here, or exchanges in general. I want to upgrade to the HV eventually. There's also the basic ones, but they require like some mechanism stuff. and some high quality stuff. So I think we're just gonna go with the Immersive Engineering version. But they're basically they let you like, well, replace blocks. So if you ever had like a wand of exchanging or something, you know, you can replace one block with another block in the world. It's pretty easy to, for crafting. So for the first one, we need this tier 1 core, which is creosote oil. Later we need the plant oil, which we make now, and also the biodiesel, which we also make now. So that's cool. Let's get one of these guys, and then we can get the LV version. And we need to charge this in something. I guess we can't charge this in this, right? I don't think. Actually, hold on, let's try. No. Let's make this charger from Immersive Engineering then. And I guess we just plonk it down somewhere here too, to all the rest of our crazy stuff. I swear we're gonna make this place look nice eventually, once we have figured out what we need. There we go. So this one should be able to charge this guy. It just lets you charge devices. Yeah, let's just put it in there. And it charges. Is it done? Oh no. Alright, it charged. Alright, so what I'm thinking for our bases, since we have a bunch of this hemp fiber now anyway, we can make the Hempcrete, which is a really cool looking block like we saw at the beginning. There we go. And to replace this stuff more easily, we use this exchanger. So we just shift right click the block we want. And then we can use the comma to increase the range. Now this LV can only do 5x5 max. But all I have to do now is right click and it replaces all the blocks adjacent to it with that block I had just selected. So I think we're going to use this block for the interior. Just, I think it works well for like a, you know, industrial place. But we need a lot of clay still, so yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but I think it's gonna be worth it. And then at the same time, now I don't know what the extent of this base is gonna be yet, or of this building, but I'm guessing that the entrance would be around somewhere here. So we have like a little bit of a gap, and then, you know, this is where it begins, and then probably either this is directly against the wall, or we have a little bit of a gap. How would we do this ideally? Yeah, maybe we make it a little bit bigger so that we have some room behind there. So here would be the corner, I guess. So we have like a 2 gap behind here. If we ever need to go behind here and do something, we can. But for the most part, I'm gonna probably block this off. So usually, like I said, when I play with Immersive Engineering, I like to do is this 5 high? Nope, that's 6. I like to do like a factory, right? But we want to try out the Viking stuff. So basically, what I'm hoping is that we can really get away with just using our standard build design. But instead of using wood in between, so let's make this 5 wide, right? Yeah. So we just do something like this, right? Keep going and going and going until over there. And then we do our cross beams as well. And I don't know if I want the lower cross beams like here. We'll try it on one side, because I think that might not look as good. Like this. And then instead of using wood, we take brick. Plain old vanilla brick. It looks amazing in this texture pack. That's a good texture. If not, I would have used the chisel version of this. And this is kind of also why I want to leave a gap, because now we have room here for a window too, right? And now I could do something with chisel bits to make this more like rounded, like a like an old school factory kind of would have. They had like these rounded windows, and that's also something I've done in my previous build. But I think with, yeah, this is better. It looks weird if there's like a lock thing above. With the whole, you know, the Viking stuff, it should be a bit more rough, I guess. So I think we're gonna keep it like this. And we could have different sized windows too. I'm thinking this might work though, right? And we can also decorate the outside a little bit more. But it's gonna give us a pretty industrial look. At the same time, it's still this medieval look. And I think on the second floor, maybe we have a smaller window, like just one wide. Like this. Yeah, almost looks like a prison. But I guess that's kind of very, you know, industrial too. They almost look like prisons, to be honest. Right, this is why it's also going to take me a while to find enough bricks and clay and that kind of stuff to make this work. But I think this should be good, right? I think this should work. And we can decorate this a little bit more. And then for the roof, I'm thinking, instead of having this like really big roof, let's just assume, I think the roof is gonna go this way. Oh, maybe, oh, I just had a cool idea for a roof actually. I think I've seen something in other people's videos before where, or not videos, but like images before where they have like a, I don't know how to explain it. We'll do it on camera, but what I'm thinking is we have more of a, like a flat room. So it would be something like this. So instead of, you know, instead of having our stairs, we have slabs like this. So the roof would be at this height. No, what do you call it? Slope? Angle? That's the word. Like a more flat angle. But what I just thought is we could do it like this. And then in the middle, I think this is gonna look pretty cool. By the roof is gonna be like along this way though, not along this way. This is just like a facade here to test this stuff out, right? But what I'm thinking is what we could do here then is maybe do it like, it shouldn't be too tall. 1, 2, 3. Would that be enough? Yeah, I think so. So maybe have like a secondary roof up here then. Oh man. One day, guys, I'm gonna be able to place these things properly. So like this. And then on this side it will go down like this again. So there's like a middle part, right, and the wall would extend this way. Like this would be the center of the whole room. This long bit would be centered with this one here, right? I think that might kind of work. This looks a bit too tall though, so I would probably cut this down by 2 blocks. Maybe 1 block is enough. I tried to keep like a 3 tall thing in between, but I think we'll just have it like 2 tall. So like the beam would be here on this side. So all these stairs would be 1 lower. Maybe that will look better. Alternatively, we could have the steep roof on this side and then have a flat roof on this. But I think this will look better, especially if this gap is smaller. Yeah, this gap needs to be smaller. That's why it looks so weird right now. Yeah, but I think that could be cool. I think that's gonna work. I really struggled with coming up with something that's very like, you know, factory-like, but it goes with our Viking stuff. But I think this will work. I'm kind of confident now that this is okay. I think this needs to go maybe. So what I'll probably do then is off camera just gather way more clay, because I know I will need it. That's a lot of brick, because each brick is like 4 you know, clay balls. So that's like 1 clay block is 1 brick basically. And then we also need it for the concrete or hempcrete. And I did disable this here for a second. I'm not getting, wait, what am I not getting here? Oh, I'm getting more ethanol than planned. Okay, well, I did turn these off so that they can back up some liquid, so that we could kind of jumpstart these. I'm hoping that that's going to be enough now to fill up all these machines. Why is this not keeping up though? Oh, yeah, I know why. It's because I'm still using LV cables. It pushes more power. Yeah, okay. So we're going to replace it with HV cable, and then this is a self-sustaining system. I did try this out in my creative world. Yeah, so that's the only issue. All right, cool. So yeah, I'll gather the materials, and I'll probably do some work on this off camera. I mean, you see the design now. I don't think there's much else to it other than me placing all these walls around, right? And then maybe once we start decorating or get a bit more to the roof so you can see how it works or how I've ended up doing it, I'll show it on camera. But yeah, I'll do it off camera. And I'll plan on, like, up here, there's going to be a second floor on this, well, probably on this side or something. I'm not sure, maybe on the side. And we're gonna use the platforms mod to create some like scaffolding around here, some platforms to walk along with some like, you know, railings so we don't fall down, just so we have a cool look on top of this whole place. And then we can also have like these connectors and such hang from the ceiling and way up high, so they're not like in our face when we walk through here, and hide the water and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that should be cool. But hey, we got Mechanism and Applied Energistics going as well. Pretty happy about that. So yeah, I was worried that it would be too much like, you know, the same as last episode with this factory. But nope, we did quite a lot of other things too. So I'm happy about that. Hope you guys were happy as well. Hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh, and by the way, quick thing. I guess at this point I probably shouldn't just even ask, because you guys seem very nice about not minding me adding mods, but I'm considering adding the bonsai trees mod, just so we have like a somewhat automated way of getting trees and logs, because there's no way in here to produce logs and stuff automatically as far as I know. So that'd be really nice to have. Oh, well, I lied. There is a Botanic Miner from Environmental Tech, I think. it like mines all kinds of trees and plants and stuff out of the void. I don't know, maybe we should just stick with that. But I was thinking maybe I'll just add the bonsai. I'll think about it. But I'm guessing you guys won't mind, hopefully. But yeah. Anyway, see you guys then. Bye-bye.